Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long game in the new expanded Big Ten. And there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tagged. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking. And the Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Running it back. It's White. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Sometimes game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting the pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And the Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
QB to the tight end for a completion.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot, getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Gives it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the Badgers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short pass, finds the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and 1st downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they're able to tap.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ending off on the draw play. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. 33, that's good enough for a first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Badgers are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Hands it off on the counter. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The offense threatening now, first and goal. They'll run it from the gun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Would always make the right call.
And the Badgers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Black. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And now another deep ball here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion sets up an important third down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You've got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Short connection to the tight end here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's a draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to his target. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. At the 20. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. The shotgun handoff here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the Badgers are in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead. You can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days of playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out. Going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards. And somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so good at rushing the quarterback. We'll call him a linebacker as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. He sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's guided again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off his clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look out, the football is free. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. On the ground, it's Stewart. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead. The defense will get the football back. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Backs against their own goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The Badgers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working
it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do.